This is a paraphrased version of your video script, maintaining the same writing and articulating style while making slight changes to the word order and sentence structure. # The discovery in Owsley County. On *** September 27, 1981 ***, the revelation of one of the United States' most disturbing documented cases of *** family isolation and inbreeding *** took place in Owsley County, Kentucky. Located in the heart of the Appalachians, Owsley was already recognized as one of America's poorest counties, where for generations, families had dwelled in isolated valleys, cut off from the outside world by nearly impassable mountains and roads that became inaccessible during harsh winters. It was on that specific day, as a fine drizzle shrouded the mountains in mist, that a state social services team was conducting routine visits to unregistered properties. They stumbled upon a deteriorated house in the area known as *** La Rose ***. The property, almost 5 miles from the main road, could only be reached by a dirt path that wound its way between century-old oaks and pine trees. ## The scene inside the house. What the team discovered would forever alter that valley's silent history. The wooden house, dark and weathered by time, lacked windows, openings were merely covered with pieces of cardboard and plastic. The roof clearly had holes, and tall weeds and rust overtook the surrounding land. The first detail that struck the social workers was the *** unusual silence ***. Even on the most isolated properties, sounds, an old radio, chickens, conversations, were always present. Here, the silence itself felt like a palpable entity. When they knocked, an elderly-looking woman, later identified as ** Martha Bram, 72 years old ***, greeted them. She attempted to block their entry, but the strong odor coming from inside and the woman's visibly debilitated state justified immediate intervention. Inside this house, which had no running water or electricity, resided 6 people: Martha, her daughter ** Eloise Bram, 49 ** and 4 younger women, who were later identified as Eloise's daughters. The 4 younger women, estimated to be between 18 and 30 years old, displayed alarming physical characteristics. These included severe ** strabismus ***, asymmetrical faces ***, prominent jaws ***, and, most notably, a clear ***, difficulty communicating ***. They did not speak clearly, instead emitting rudimentary phrases and guttural sounds that only they seemed to comprehend. The scene was shocking, even to the most experienced social workers. Their official reports describe the women moving through the space like ghosts, apparently without fully recognizing our presence. Their movements were uncoordinated, and they all exhibited repetitive mannerisms, such as continuously rocking back and forth. The most disturbing finding was the complete *** absence of records ***. None of the 4 women had an official document, a school record, or a birth certificate. It was as if they simply didn't exist to the world beyond those walls. ## The start of the investigation. That case marked only the beginning of the discovery of a history of ** inbreeding ** that spanned decades, an invisible cycle of neglect, abuse, and isolation that yielded one of the clearest examples of the devastating effects of continuous family crossbreeding. While authorities struggled to comprehend what they were seeing, the 4 sisters, ** Agnes, Mary, Louise, and Catherine ***, names they would be given later, as they had no official identities, remained seated on the dirt floor, as if this interruption to their routine was just a brief inconvenience in decades of silence. The true story of these women, however, had started much earlier in a different era of Kentucky, where cultural and geographical isolation had formed the perfect setting for a family to fold in on itself for generations. If you wish to follow more cases like this, which shake entire societies and reveal hidden truths, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any investigation. Following the initial discovery, an unprecedented challenge faced county authorities: how to investigate a situation with practically no formal documentation, external witnesses, or records. The 4 women were immediately taken to ** Cumberland Valley Regional Hospital ** for medical evaluation, while Martha and Eloise remained in custody. The initial medical reports, dated September 30, 1981, painted an alarming picture. The four sisters exhibited a series of cognitive and physical characteristics consistent with what doctors at the time termed *** degeneration by inbreeding ***. Dr. Robert Harkins, the head of the medical team, noted in his confidential report, "We are confronting a case where family endogamy appears to have occurred over multiple generations, resulting in the classic manifestations of accumulated recessive disorders." Unraveling the Bram lineage. The investigation into the family's history met with significant obstacles from the outset. Martha Bram refused to cooperate, claiming that family matters are nobody's business. The scant information she provided was vague and contradictory. Eloise, for her part, exhibited limited cognitive capacity and clear signs of deep psychological trauma. It was through testimonies from distant neighbors and *** parish records from the local Baptist church *** that investigators began to piece together the macabre puzzle of the Bram lineage. The first clue suggested a history going back to the *** 1920s ***, when William Bram, Eloise's father, settled in that isolated area after leaving a mining community in Harland County. One of the most important pieces of testimony came from *** Joseph Miller ***, then 83 years old, who had lived about 2 miles from the Bram property since 1925. According to his October 5, 1981, account to social worker Margaret Thompson, William was a strange man who forbade anyone near his property. He married a second cousin, Sally, who already had trouble speaking properly. After Sally died in childbirth around 1940, we never saw an adult woman in that house again, just little Eloise growing up. The other children, 2 boys, also never left there. Another crucial point came from the testimony of ** Florence Watson ***, a midwife who had worked in the region since the 1930s. In her October 12, 1981, statement, she revealed, "I was called to the Bram property in 1945 to assist with a young woman's birth. When I got there, I saw it was Eloise, only 13 years old, in labor and pregnant. William wouldn't let me stay after the baby, a boy, was born. I attempted to alert the sheriff at the time, but nobody wanted to get involved with the Brams." The investigation began to focus on reconstructing the births on the property. Between 1945 and 1963, Eloise seemingly gave birth to 6 children, including the 4 women found in 1981. There were no formal records for any of these births, and the lack of genetic testing at the time made it impossible to definitively determine the paternity of each child. However, collected testimonies and the clinical evaluation suggested a disturbing scenario. William Bram had not only abused his own daughter, Eloise, but after his death in 1967, his sons, Eloise's brothers, apparently continued the incestuous cycle resulting in the birth of the 4 women. Obstacles and key evidence. A false lead emerged when investigators speculated that the women might belong to an isolationist religious community, a theory quickly dismissed after consulting with experts on religious groups in the region. Another line of inquiry considered possible involvement with family clans producing moonshine illegally distilled liquor common in the area during and after Prohibition, but this also yielded no concrete evidence. The sudden death of Martha Bram on October 29, 1981 just 1 month after the case discovery, became a significant obstacle. The elderly woman died at the county hospital from complications of malnutrition and pneumonia, taking many of the answers investigators sought with her. By November 1981, the official investigation had established a predominant theory. William Bram began a cycle of incestuous abuse with his daughter Eloise in the 1940s, leading to the birth of children who, in turn, continued the consanguineous cycle with their own mother and among themselves. The 4 women found in 1981 were the result of this complex genetic intertwining, simultaneously being daughters, sisters, and cousins in a family tree that had folded in on itself. The Owsley County Prosecutor's Office faced an unprecedented dilemma: how to proceed legally in a case where the primary witnesses and potential defendants were either deceased or had severe cognitive limitations. Additionally, the statute of limitations had expired for many of the crimes, considering the initial abuses dated back to the 1940s. In an internal memo dated December 14, 1981, District Attorney Clarence Hammond wrote, "This case is not only an unprecedented legal challenge, but also a systemic failure of our community and social institutions. While we try to hold accountable any remaining living perpetrators, we must acknowledge that society as a whole failed these women for decades." Expanding the scope of the investigation. As the investigation continued into 1982, significant details began to emerge from the Bram family's silent past. In January of that year, researchers from the University of Kentucky were called in to evaluate the case from a broader anthropological and medical perspective. The team, led by Dr. Helen Montgomery a specialist in population genetics, analyzed medical records and conducted extensive interviews with longtime residents of the region. One of the most revealing documents was found in the local church archives, a baptismal record book containing notes from Pastor Jonathan Williams, dated **1935**, where he expressed concern about the improper marriage between William Bram and his cousin Sally. The pastor wrote, "I visited the Bram family today and found a concerning situation. Sally and William share maternal grandparents, and signs that our ancestors would associate with too much mixed blood are already visible in the children." In March 1982, the investigation located a diary belonging to midwife Florence Watson, who had died in 1979. Within the yellowed pages, they found detailed accounts of the births she attended at the Bram property between 1945 and 1963. In a particularly disturbing August 1951 entry, she wrote, "I was called back to the Bram house. Little Eloise, now 19, gave birth to her third child. The child has the same distant eyes as the others. No man but William and his sons lives on that property. May God have mercy on those children." Florence's diary documented 6 births from Eloise, in 1945, 1947, 1951, 1954, 1958, and 1963. The 4 women found in 1981 corresponded to the births of 1951, Agnes, 1954, Mary, 1958, Louise, and 1963, Catherine. There was no mention of the first 2 children in more recent records. A particularly impactful discovery came when the medical team performed detailed physical examinations and cranial radiographs on the 4 sisters. Dr. Samuel Pierce, a genetic disorders specialist from the University Hospital, noted, "The patterns of skeletal, facial, and neurological anomalies present in all 4 women are consistent with the accumulation of deleterious recessive genes through multiple generations of inbreeding. The asymmetrical craniofacial malformations present in all of them are particularly notable, suggesting a very close common ancestor." Further revelations and resolution. In April 1982, a new light was shed on the case by an accidental discovery. During repair work on a secondary road near the Bram property, workers found bone remains buried in a swampy area. Forensic analysis, completed in June 1982, identified the remains as belonging to 2 children, approximately 2 and 5 years old, who had been buried at least 30 years prior. Although certain identification was impossible without genetic tests, which would only become available years later, the location and timeframe aligned with Eloise's first 2 children, who had never been found. Perhaps the most disturbing revelation came through a late testimony from Harriet Comons a social worker who had briefly visited the property in 1967 after an anonymous complaint. In her July 1982 statement, she reported, "I arrived at the property and was met by Martha, who prevented me from entering. Through the half-open door, I could briefly see the interior. I saw several people sitting on the floor, including young women and at least 2 adult men. What struck me was that they were all rocking back and forth at the same rhythm, as if in a trance. Martha claimed they were just praying their way and that I should respect their religious beliefs." Comons admitted she didn't insist on the inspection and failed to formally record the incident due to pressure from the local community to avoid interfering in mountain matters. Her late testimony highlighted how institutional neglect and cultural isolation had allowed the cycle of abuse to persist for decades. In August 1982, investigators located a former postal worker who made deliveries in the region between 1960 and 1975. he reported that William Bram regularly received correspondence from a state institution in Frankfurt, likely related to agricultural or social benefits. This indicated that, despite their isolation, the family maintained minimal contact with government institutions, which nevertheless never conducted follow-up visits. A crucial piece of evidence emerged in September 1982 when Dr. Montgomery's team analyzed old community photographs and identified Eloise in a 1940 school photo, her only appearance in official records. The 8-year-old girl already showed subtle physical signs compatible with first-degree consanguinity, suggesting the incestuous cycle might have begun even earlier, perhaps with her own parents. Aftermath and legacy. Throughout these months of investigation, the four sisters remained in a state institution for individuals with cognitive disabilities, where they finally received basic education and proper medical care. The institution's reports noted modest but significant progress. After 6 months, Agnes and Mary were already able to communicate with simple phrases and learned basic self-care tasks. Catherine and Louise, the youngest, showed greater learning capacity and adaptability. Leave a comment saying, "Never give up on the truth if you believe all missing persons deserve to be found." By the end of 1982, following more than a year of intensive investigation, Kentucky authorities had formally established what became known as the **Bram case**, one of the most extreme examples of continuous inbreeding and family isolation documented in the United States. The resulting story was more disturbing and complex than the initial assumptions. William Bram, born in 1902, grew up in an isolated Appalachian mining community where cousin marriages were relatively common due to cultural and geographical isolation. In 1920, he married his second cousin, Sally Jenkins with whom he had 3 children, Eloise, born 1932, and 2 boys, Jacob, 1934, and Caleb, 1936, After Sally died during the birth of a 4th stillborn child in 1938, William further isolated the family, moving to a remote property in Osley County. It was there, investigators determined, that he began a cycle of incestuous abuse with his daughter Eloise, leading to the birth of her first child in 1945, when she was just 13. From there, the horror multiplied. Both his sons, Jacob and Caleb, and William maintained incestuous relationships with Eloise, creating a complex genetic web where subsequent children were simultaneously half-siblings, and cousins Martha, Sally's mother and William's mother-in-law, remained on the property throughout this period, seemingly unable or unwilling to prevent what was happening. Genealogy and medical findings. The final legal documents compiled in December 1982 established the following genealogy and timeline. *** 1945 ** birth of Eloise's first child, a boy. Paternity attributed to William, her own father. This child died at age 2 and was buried on the property. *** 1947 ** birth of the second child. Paternity uncertain between Jacob, Eloise's brother, and William, her father. This child also died in early childhood. *** 1951 birth of Agnes Paternity attributed to Caleb, Eloise's brother. *** 1954 birth of Mary Paternity attributed to Jacob, Eloise's brother. *** 1958 birth of Louise Paternity possibly attributed to the son born in 1945, Eloise's son and brother, before his death. *** 1963 birth of Catherine Paternity attributed to William, shortly before his death. The genetic implications were profound. In his final report, Dr. Samuel Pierce explained, this case represents an extreme example of multi-generational consanguinity where the ** coefficient of inbreeding ** reached levels rarely documented in modern medical literature. The phenotypic manifestations observed in the 4 surviving women are consistent with the ** homozygotic expression of multiple deleterious recessive genes **. In medical terms, the the four sisters exhibited a constellation of rare genetic conditions, including *** moderate to severe intellectual disability ***, characteristic craniofacial deformities, *** moderate microcephaly ***, skeletal anomalies, especially in the extremities, congenital heart problems in 3 of them, partial hearing loss, and neurological disorders manifesting as communication difficulties and repetitive movements. Final judgment and impact. The case's legal resolution was complicated. William Bram died in 1967. Jacob and Caleb, who would have been between 46 and 48 in 1982, were never located. Investigators suspected they had died or left the region years before. Eloise, 50 in 1982, was assessed as severely cognitively compromised and legally unable to answer for her actions. On February 14, 1983 Judge Howard Thornton issued his final decision. Eloise Bram was declared legally incapable and placed in a state institution for long-term care. No formal criminal charges were brought due to Eloise's mental state and the death of the main perpetrators. The four sisters, Agnes, Mary, Louise, and Catherine, became ** wards of the state of Kentucky ***, remaining in specialized institutions. The case profoundly impacted state institutions and the local community. In March 1983, the Kentucky Department of Social Services implemented a new protocol for regular visits to isolated properties, especially in mountainous regions with a history of cultural isolation. State legislation was revised to strengthen mechanisms for abuse prevention and child protection. For the small community of Owsley County, the case marked a ** turning point ***. The silence that had allowed horror to endure for decades was finally broken. In an April 1983 editorial in the local * Owsley County News *, the editor wrote, "For too long, we have hidden our eyes behind the idea of mountain autonomy and family privacy. The Bram case teaches us a painful lesson about the price of collective indifference and silence." The sisters later lives. Subsequent developments revealed more about the lasting impact of extreme inbreeding. Throughout the 1980s, the four sisters received the special education and medical treatments they had previously been denied. Institution reports documented slow but significant progress. Agnes ***, the oldest, never developed complete speech but learned basic sign communication and could perform simple supervised tasks. She died in 1997 at age 46 from cardiac complications. Mary *** showed greater adaptability, learning to read simple words and developing notable artistic abilities. Her drawings, often depicting female figures holding hands, were preserved by the institution. She died in 2001 at age 47 from a respiratory infection. Louise ***, considered the most resilient, eventually managed to work on supervised tasks in the institution's laundry and develop basic social relationships with other residents and staff. She died in 2008 at age 50. Catherine ***, the youngest, showed the most significant cognitive gains after receiving adequate stimulation. In 1990, she was moved to a supervised residential group environment, where she lived until her death in 2012 at age 49. The old Bram property, the scene of decades of horror, was eventually taken by the state for tax delinquency. In 1990, the deteriorated structure was demolished, and the area slowly returned to nature. Today, few local residents can identify the house's exact location. In 2002, a discrete memorial was established in the county cemetery, dedicated to the Bram sisters and all silent victims of neglect and isolation. The plaque bears only 4 names: Agnes, Mary, Louise, and Catherine, without dates or other details, a silent testimony to lives that society almost failed to notice. The legacy of the Bram case remains a somber reminder of institutional neglect and the dangers of extreme isolation. The story of the 4 sisters from Kentucky has become a case study in medical and social service colleges, illustrating the critical importance of social protection systems and the devastating effects of continuous inbreeding. In a 2010 retrospective report published by the Kentucky Department of Health and Human Services, the commissioner wrote, "The Bram case represents a systemic failure that transcends specific departments or individuals. It was a failure of an entire society to protect and recognize its most vulnerable members. The lessons learned continue to shape our practices and policies to this day. Beyond the legal and medical aspects, the case raises profound questions about collective responsibility, community, and the complicit silence that sometimes permits horror to flourish in the shadows. As Dr. Helen Montgomery observed in her final report, the tragedy of the Bram sisters was not just the result of horrific acts committed by individuals, but also of countless acts of omission by officials, neighbors, and institutions that chose not to see what was right before their eyes. Today, the case remains one of the most extreme examples of inbreeding documented in American medical history, not only for the degree of genetic proximity involved but for the duration of the incestuous cycle over multiple generations. The cognitive and physical characteristics of the four sisters offered researchers rare insights into the cumulative effects of severe human endogamy. The most inbred women of Kentucky as they became known, never understood the impact their existence would have on public awareness, child protection legislation, and medicine. They lived and died within a limited world, first confined by the walls of a windowless house, then by the gentler walls of the institutions that finally provided them care. If you have watched this far, it's because you care about these cases that forever mark families. Leave a comment saying, "I watched this far so I can get to know you and know who genuinely cares about the search for truth." Don't forget to share this video with others who are also interested in real cases that make us reflect on the limits of the human condition, and please like it.